Good morning. It's actually good afternoon. Sorry, I'm not very with it. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is a name video. These are names that I love, but probably won't be using, but I probably might use because they're not just for babies, for the little babies. They're for characters because I like to write as well. And I like coming up with character names and character profiles, and I like all that stuff. I'm a drama kid, obviously, and an extension 2 English kid. But yeah, so these are just names that I have saved on my phone for ages. They are mostly feminine, mostly fem names. Did I use that right? Feminine, fem. I don't know. I think I used that right. If I didn't, I'm really sorry, and please correct me, and I will work on that. But these, I have screenshotted it, and each section has about 15 to 20. So I thought instead of doing this in one big throw at you chunk, I would do it as, I'm getting asthmatic. I would get it into chunks and then just do like a 3-part series of names that I like and maybe won't be using. So there we go. So I'll crack on with it. I think this has 15 to 20 names, as I said before, but I'll just go through them and tell you why I like them. So the first name is like my favorite name of all time, but now I don't know if I'd use it because it's getting very popular, and then I don't know if they'd get a nickname with it that's not great. I also don't have a full name for it. The name is Winnie. I don't have a full name that I like. I don't like Winifred. I think that's a bit too dated. I don't like Winslow. I like Winslet, and my favourite movie is Titanic, so it'd be like an homage to Kate Winslet. But I don't know how I feel about Winnie on its own. I do really like Winnie on its own, but I don't know how other people would feel. I don't if they're going for a job, is it professional and full enough? Sort of, you know? You don't want to like name someone Pear, Orange, I don't know, and then they go for a job and like they're like, who is this person? Sorry, it's the war. Basil looked at me then like, oh, she cheeky. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the second name was kind of inspired by SJ Strum's video, where she went to an African country. I'm not sure which country it was, sorry. But in this culture, a lot of them were named after the day or the month or something they were born, but in their language. So I really like the name Sunday because I love the nickname Sunny, and I love it also because I like the name Day as well. I love the name Day, like Doris Day, except not for a surname, just Day for a first name. Anyway, I feel like Day's not full enough either. I feel like Day's a bit too far out there, but anyway, we'll persevere. So Sunday, because that's cute, and Tuesday. I actually really like Tuesday as well. I think that's a really, really cute name, especially if like a baby's born on Tuesday or like your character has an affiliation with Tuesdays. I don't know. But I like the name Tuesday. The next name is the name Violet. I love the name Violet. But I watched Louise Pentland as well, and when she was doing her baby name that she loves but won't be using because she had a Darcy, and then she was pregnant with Pearl, so she'd already had Pearl picked out. But was Violet. Have I already said Violet? No. It's Violet. And but as she said, it sounds like violent. And like at first I thought, oh, she's being silly. It doesn't sound like violent. But then, so the name under Violet on this list is Florence, because I love Florence Given, Florence Nightingale. I think it's a good homage to like some powerful Florences in the world that I love. But then when I went to say Violet and Florence together, because I was thinking maybe like a sibling name, they sound really good together. I said Violence, and I can say like Vi from Violet and Ence from Florence. And I mashed them together and made Violence. And I thought, well, she's not wrong, is she? Sorry, I hiccuped. So, I don't know. I probably couldn't do them in conjunction because I always say things wrong. And I just end up with a lot of violence. But yeah, anyway, there's those two. The next one after this, I absolutely love. It's for a boy, this one. And it is Franklin. Everyone I've said this to is like, oh, like the turtle. That's like a turtle name. Like Franklin the turtle. He used to like wear a hat and a backpack and go off to school with his friends. Great show. I loved it. But I really like the nickname Frank. I think Frank is a great nickname, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Next one, I can't remember which culture sort of I was looking at. I think I just found it on Pinterest. It's either like Hawaiian or Polynesian, and it's a boy's name. Well, I read it was a boy's name, and it's Tomoe, and I love that. Doesn't that sound nice? Tomoe. Tomoe, and because I love nickname, I'd go for the nickname Mo, and like I know it's a Simpsons character. I've seen Simpsons like once. I don't know who he is, but is he the bar guy maybe? I don't know. Maybe I've seen a meme or something. I don't know, but I know it'd be related to the Simpsons with Mo. But anyway, I love Tomoe and Mo. I think they're really nice, really gentle boys' names. You know, very soft boys' names. But then again, that might be a very strong boys' name in their culture. I don't know. I could be very wrong. I would need to do more research on it. The next name is the name of a character in something I am writing. Teaser. And the name's Tallulah. I really like the name Tallulah. I first heard it. Oh, I didn't first hear it. I've heard it a few times. But when it really stuck was, so Freddie Cousin Brown, she has a YouTube channel called Freddie My Love. And her younger sister is Coco Tallulah. And ever since I heard Tallulah, I was like, wow, that's so pretty. And I love it. And I do. It's very pretty. So I'm going to combine some of the names on here with this one because the name's Etta. And I think I like Etta James, obviously. But I think the reason I like Etta, well, I like some of these names is because of the Etta ending. So I also have Colette or Coletta, Juliet or Julietta, and I think my favourite, Marietta. How beautiful does Marietta sound? Just flows. I think that's really pretty. So they all have that Etta or Et sound in common, which I really like, but I also like the name Etta just standalone. And I think I came to finding Etta because I really like the name Ella as well, but I feel like Ella's very popular at the moment because I like Cinderella as well. But I feel like Ella's very popular at the moment, so which is why I like the alternative Etta. My parcel's here. This is so exciting. I can see it walking in right now. So the next name is also on the Dashcam name list that I filmed, and it's Mac. And then further down in like further parts, oh no, it's on this one. So the ones after it are Cormac and McAllister, because I felt like Mac. I love the name Mac. I heard it on Teen Beach Movie for the girl. I like it for a boy. But I heard it on Teen Beach Movie. I don't like the name Mackenzie. Sorry, any Mackenzies. But I like the name Mac like a lot. And I was trying to think, I just don't think it's a full name. So I was like trying to think of names that could be a nickname for. And I come up with McCormack and McAllister. I'm not the biggest fan of McAllister, like McAllister. It doesn't work for me. Cormac, I don't mind, but he was a really douchey Harry Potter character. And I'm like, do I really want to name him after Cormac McLaggen? Like, come on. Cormac McLaggen of all people. So, I don't know. So the next name is Colette. I said that before, Coletta. I think that's gorgeous. Very, very Parisian. Love that. After that, I think this is really cute. So at first I liked Ophelia, nickname Effie. Oh, Ophelia, such a pretty name. But then I came across Odelia. That's cute, Odelia. And then it suggested the nickname Dilly. Dilly. Oh, isn't that heartwarming? I love it. So cute. It is so cute. The name after that is a boy's name. Or could be a girl's name. I like it as both. I'd probably use it more as a boy's name. And because I like Winnie, I wouldn't use them in conjunction with each other. So this is Vinny, like Vincent, Vinny, or girl equivalent of Vincent that I can't think of at the moment. But Vinny, so you wouldn't go Winnie and Vinny. That'd be a bit far, wouldn't it? The name after that is Clementine. I love the name Clementine. I think it's a beautiful name, but I'm really into nicknames. Like, I love nicknames. And if you shorten Clementine, it's like Clemmy. I've seen, what's his name? He was the Prime Minister. He was a bit... Excuse you? I said excuse you. I said excuse you. Winston Churchill. So So, Winston Churchill got his name. He had a wife and he called her Clemmy. In The Crown he did. Clemmy. And to me that sounds like phlegm or phlegmy. And I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't. I love the name Clementine. It's a very royal name. I think a royal was named Clementine at one point in history. But I don't like phlegm or phlegmy. But I want Clementine to have a nickname. And Clementine's like Christmassy in like winter countries. Not winter countries. Northern Hemisphere countries. Sorry, I was just looking at a map in my mind. I'm like no good at geography. But Clementine, there's that one. Well, we're coming up to the last two. So the second to last one is Coco. Now I'm listening to it. I don't know why it's on the list. I think it's more a character name than a baby name because I would name a baby Coco personally. Probably because of Coco Chanel because I just love Chanel. And the last one, I think I've mentioned this before. It's Juliet or Julietta. So again, that et or eta ending of the name. I absolutely love it. It's very Parisian and French to me. I think it's very chic, very feminine, very pretty. But as you'll see in further installments, I also like boy names for girls. Love boy names for girls as well. So it's a struggle. It's a never-ending struggle, isn't it, Basil? Who's just sitting there calmly now, thank God. Anyway, good boy, Baz. So that is the end of the first part of this. I think after saying them all out loud, I haven't said them all out loud before. I think I just like sit on Pinterest at night like, oh, I like that one. But I think after saying them out loud, Marietta. Oh, I like that. Marietta. Marietta. Like it. I'm a fan. So that's part 1. If you would like part 2 and part 3, please let me know because I will continue on. They probably won't be uploaded right after this, but continue on. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Mama Med. I'll see you on the flippity flip side. On the underside. Is that the one in Stranger Things? Is that underside? Upside down. Upside down.